got Shake Shack, and a lot of it. Pretty much everything we can get on the menu. Let's get into this video. So we did Five Guys, we did Habit Burger, we did Smash Burger, but we haven't done Shake Shack. I did do a review on their barbecue burger that's a few months back, but since we've been hitting all of the franchise places, I haven't just gotten everything or as much as I could get on the menu. So that is what we did today. There's a bunch of different sandwiches, fries, a hot dog, even got a shake from Shake Shack, which I was never the biggest fan of. Some stuff I've never tried before. So without further ado, man, let's get into this video. Drop a thumbs up. I also got a tea from them, which I didn't know was unsweetened until it was too late, but that's okay. Anyway, let's get into this. I don't know what I'm gonna start with. Let's start with a burger, right? That would probably make the most sense. This is my favorite thing from Shake Shack. I'm gonna start with a good note because I don't think Shake Shack is at the top, but you never know until we do these videos. So this is the Shack Stack, which consists of a burger patty and their shroom burger. Also has, I did some augmentation, so I got the cherry pepper, the bacon, and the crispy onions. Now, I'm gonna give you something that I find very funny. People always refer to Five Guys as too expensive. This is a single patty on their shroom burger, or the Shack Stack, which has the shroom burger on it. This comes out to, with everything I added on it, $16.07. There's nothing on the Five Guys menu that costs that much. But what matters more than anything is how does it taste? So let's unwrap this bad boy and get into it. Again, I like this burger. I know that already. It's one of the best things that they have here. This damn thing is good, man. Crispy onions that really aren't that crispy, but there is some crunch to them, which is good. This thing is layers and layers of flavor. You have the shroom burger, which has melted cheese on the inside, the cherry peppers, the bacon, nice and salty, creamy from the cheese. Yeah. Mustard. I'm one of those weird people that likes mustard on their burgers. Something I also noticed about Shake Shack, they don't have mayo as an option on their burgers, which is a little strange. I'll devour this whole thing. There's your patty close up. Their patties aren't very seasoned either. Another complaint about other places is that they don't season their burgers. Neither do they. But everything else on this makes up for that tenfold. Martin's potato roll is the elite level S tier. I don't know why other places just use this for your burger. It will make it better. But this mushroom is nice and crispy, really flavorful with that earthy mushroom flavor, saltiness from the bacon, that acid from the cherry peppers, not much heat coming from there. But this is hands down one of the best burgers you can get from any chain. It is so good. I'm gonna put that down because I will devour that whole thing. On a burger chain scale, it is one of my favorites. I've said that since I tried Shake Shack for the first time. I give that burger a 9.3 on a chain scale, any chain. It is delicious in my opinion. But Shake Shack does offer different things other than a burger, none of which I have ever had. I think I did have the chicken sandwich once, but I'm gonna start with this because I know I've never had this. This is their veggie burger. So they have a vegetarian option. Some places do, and I've never had it before. So there's their veggie patty. I did get it. They put a lot on here, which I am not mad at all. Their crispy onion, tomato, and their cheese. That's all that's on here. So I might have to put some ketchup on this, but I wanted to see what the burger patty tasted like itself. I just bit a whole piece of corn. That's just weird. Like a whole corn kernel. I want to try this burger patty by itself. Hold on. All right, so there's your burger patty. You know, it's that processed veggie patty. They use a lot of different kinds of vegetables in here, usually like quinoa or something as a binder. It's not bad. This costs $8.99. It comes with the crispy onions and everything, so any veggie product you can get on there, it's not bad. Good flavor on the burger. Again, it doesn't taste like beef, but you're eating a veggie patty. I don't want it to personally, but nice vegetable. Even the corn adds a little bit of sweetness to it, but what really makes this more palatable is everything else that's on here. So the cheese is fantastic. Acid from the tomato, and again, those crispy onions, like onion rings on any burger, is gonna make it hit. I got some hot sauce here. They use Tabasco. Never realized that. I just put a bunch of Tabasco in my mouth. I also want to get a little bit of ketchup on this. Hot sauce ketchup combo to me is elite. One more bite. Again, I got a whole piece of corn in there. I can't compare this to a burger. Burgers are better, but if you're a vegetarian and there's a meat product, everything else does make up for this. Would I personally order this? No, but I'm not a vegetarian, and I don't think it tastes bad. To me, I would give this a 6.5 out of 10. If you're a vegetarian extrapolating that, all the veggie patties I've had, I would give this a 7.5 out of 10. The burger's not that good, but everything else does make up for it. I get another bite. Yeah, corn in every bite. Corn. Move towards the thing that I did have before, but I did get a different version of it. So this is their avocado bacon chicken sandwich. It just looks like a hot mess, but you can see that is chicken breast. Wasn't breaded very well because I'm seeing like the striations in the breading. It also has their own mayo on it, which is like an herb mayo, I believe. They don't have a regular mayo, but the herb mayo is on there as well. Avocado and bacon. The avocado's completely on one side. So there it is. I was looking for it, but I don't want that big ass bite of avocado in one bite. I just want some avocado. There we go. No. No. This chicken sandwich is dry. The breading has literally no flavor on it. I'm trying to like bite a breading piece. It's got a good crunch when you do get the breading, but there's nothing on the breading whatsoever. The bacon and the avocado makes up for it for sure. Does bring a little bit of creaminess, saltiness from the bacon. I'm not getting much herb mayo. I'm gonna try this bite right here because it looks like there's some. There it is. It kind of tastes like ranch, to be honest. Like almost if you had ranch but just added more mayo to it with the ranch mix and didn't add as much ranch mix. But that herb blend reminds me of ranch. It tastes more like ranch. I don't like this though. It's not very good. The crispy onions aren't on here. I should have added those to it. You can, but it's like $2 extra. Again, comparing this price-wise, this chicken sandwich costs $11. This is $10.99 for this. Complete ripoff in my opinion. I just don't like this. Maybe you think they do better with your chicken, but there's just not much going for it. Very average. I would give it a 5 out of 10. I know that they're not going to compete with Five Guys with this, but they do have a grilled cheese sandwich, which I did get. Now, I asked them to add a bacon pat or a burger patty. They said they didn't do it there. So that's a Five Guys thing. This is the grilled cheese, but you can add bacon and tomato, believe it or not, on their menu. I could just sneak a burger patty in there. I could have just done that, but let's try the grilled cheese. There's no tomato in this either. They didn't put it in. Nope. Is it on my receipt? No, it's not. I guess I didn't get that. This tastes like I just made this at the crib. How much they charge for this? This is $7.28. I'm not joking with you. This tastes like when I was a kid and made grilled cheese sandwiches at the crib with like some Kraft American cheese, maybe add a little bacon, turn the burger inside out. They definitely use butter and not mayo on theirs. It is kind of buttery, but this is like, you get anything for $7 and think it's better than this. At least Five Guys, it costs $7 and you add the burger patty and all stuff to it, but this is a rip. This is not good. This, again, it doesn't taste bad, but I would never go to Shake Shack and order that again, if that makes sense. There's nothing about it that's bad. If I'm judging this on just having a grilled cheese with bacon, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Again, I made better grilled cheese than that when I was a kid, but if I'm factoring in the price that this costs almost $8, like I'd give it like a 3 out of 10 if I'm factoring in price. Like it's just really, really ridiculously overpriced. Why doesn't Shake Shack get the rap that it's overpriced as opposed to Five Guys for what you get? I'm just curious. We'll talk about that towards the end because now the wheels are turning. So this is their unsweetened iced tea. Again, I didn't know this was unsweetened until it was too late. Okay, I think it costs $4. It's pretty good for an unsweetened iced tea. I'm not gonna rate it because I don't really think anybody likes it. If you have to be unhinged like me to even like unsweetened iced tea. There's a very select few of us that will drink it. I don't like it, but I'll drink it. So we got the glizzy. They only have a few options that you can get on theirs, and I got all of them. So this is a cherry pepper, cheese, and onion straw Martin's potato roll. Martin's potato roll. We like a Martin's potato roll here. And this does look like, I'm pretty sure this is a soubrette. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like one. What damn cheese. Not good shit. Didn't give me my cheese, bro. No, I didn't give my cheese. I guess it's not a bad thing. You can taste the hot dog. I like the spiciness from that cherry peppers. Like that acid and spice kind of blend you got going. And the crispy onions do add nice crunch and onion flavor to it. It's a good hot dog. Martin's potato roll is super. I just squirted mustard in my car. So I got had of wipes. It's all good. Honestly, this is a good hot dog. This costs $7.29. This is the one thing that I've had that I would say is better than Five Guys. Good snap on a hot dog. Martin's potato rolls just make all the difference. It's well cooked. A little bit of mustard with those cherry peppers and these crispy onion straws. This is a damn good hot dog, bro. Wow, I'm getting the bite. They also split this and flat it on the flat top. And it's very good. Hot dog wise, if I'm ordering this from anywhere, this is one of the better ones they had because they just use quality ingredients. You gotta have a good bun for a hot dog, and they got that tenfold. I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. I don't know what an elite level hot dog would be. Maybe if they use a Nathan's. Everything else on there is S tier though. That's the only thing. Finally, somebody's gonna yell at me because I did this last, my bad. Some people be like, you wait too long to eat the fries. I get where you're coming from. Oh, they got a nice little, I like that. I like that. Shout out to Nathan's. So I got the barbecue fries. I got these last time. I'm not the biggest fan of Shake Shack's crinkle cuts, but I do like that barbecue seasoning that they have on there. I also got the side of the barbecue that comes with it. You can get these bacon or cheddar if you want. Yeah, that's that sweet barbecue sauce. I don't mind that at all. But let's get one of these fries first. Ooh, hold on. I didn't go hold up because this fry is a large fry. So you can see that seasoning right there. Me gusta. The crinkles are well cooked. They're nice and crispy. And the barbecue sauce is nice and sweet, but it also has, this seasoning reminds me of barbecue potato chips. So, these do hit. Are they my favorite fries ever? No. Do I think they're better than Five Guys? No. Five Guys fries are still superior in my opinion, but these are good. Five Guys I put up in the high 9s. They're one of my favorite. They're the gold standard for burger chains if you ask me. This, I wouldn't be mad at. Actually, I'm happy with. I'll give you that. So these are an 8 out of 10. Also a little bit of salt on here. Works well cooked crinkle. They're very simple at Shake Shack, but certain things they do very well. And this is one of them. Finally, we have a shake from Shake Shack. Now this is a weird thing. I have never had a shake from Shake Shack that I've liked. I've gotten chocolate, I've gotten vanilla, so I wanted something different. We went with these strawberry donuts. So let's see. I don't know. Hold on. This is okay. This isn't bad. I will say this. They don't overdo the sweetness on this. You get that strawberry also, like maybe there's cake pieces in here. Could be donut pieces, but it definitely has that strawberry donut kind of vibe. There's something about their shakes though, like an aftertaste that I get in every single one of them, and also a consistency thing. Let me get one more. That makes them not elite, but I'm being real. This is their best shake that I've tried from them. Their chocolate has a really weird aftertaste. This only has a slightly weird one. Definitely drinkable. The other ones I really didn't even want to finish. This one I would definitely drink, so it's good. I would give this a 7.5 out of 10, which is the highest rating I've ever given. I even said at the beginning of this video, I don't like Shake Shack's shakes. This one's decent. It is. I've said this before. First time I had Shake Shack, I really didn't like it. But I went back to a different location, which is the one I'm at now, and I think it's good now. I don't think it's as good as Five Guys in my opinion. They have some things they do well. Again, their hot dog, the fact they use potato buns, the fact that they don't overdo anything on their menu is what they are known for. Like, it's a very simple place. They don't have a lot of like ingredients or things, whereas Five Guys has like a laundry list of things you can add free of charge. As I said in the middle of this video, it just dawned on me I don't know why Shake Shack doesn't get the "it's overpriced" mark that Five Guys is notorious for, where Shake Shack costs more than Five Guys. The burger, the Stack Stack, which is the largest one they have, I already said, when I added the 3 things to it, they charge extra for all of those ingredients. Bacon, most places is extra, which is fine. Crispy onions is extra. Cherry peppers is extra. I think it's an extra like 50 or 75 cents for cherry peppers. Is that necessary? No. So while I do think it's solid, I do think that the prices for what I get, I don't think it's great. I always feel more satisfied going at Five Guys. Now, there are things that people may prefer. I know that a bunch of you prefer Shake Shack over Five Guys. I can understand it, especially if you can't get over the bun at Five Guys. That's a big problem for me, and the potato roll does, but I feel like you don't get a lot of food for what you get, and there's nothing that's like really special about it. I think it is solid if you're in the mood for it and you want certain things. I do think their hot dogs good, their regular burgers are good, but the chicken, everything else they offer is just, to me, embarrassing for what the standard of burger that they have. And that doesn't taste bad, but compared to the burgers, which are very good in my opinion, everything else is just very average. I do like the fact that they have little options that they do, and they keep it simple with their crinkle cuts, but if I had to rank this, I would put Shake Shack right underneath Five Guys as far as those burger chains that I've done so far. Five Guys to me is S tier. I do prefer Shake Shack over Habit and definitely over Smashburger. I know there's other chains. If you want to put Freddy's in this category, because Freddy's is right in the middle. It's considered fast food, but they do have a fast casual kind of vibe, and their price point is right between these two. I would rather go to Freddy's than Shake Shack. So I would put Freddy's above Shake Shack, in my opinion. I think Freddy's is supremely underrated, maybe because there's not that many of them, but I was floored by how good it was for what they were charging you. I don't think Freddy's is better than Five Guys. That's just my opinion. But I paid about $90 for all of this food. You could easily, I spent $100 at Texas Roadhouse and get like for like, you know, you get way more food, steaks and whatever. So record, knowing what I spent at certain places, when I went to Five Guys, I got 2 less items and it cost me $40, $34 it cost me at Five Guys. So I don't know where people are getting that from, but I did want to talk about this. People have asking me to go to Shake Shack, and I think that again was because I went and did a review of a certain item, but I didn't just go get the stuff from here. So I like it, but I don't love it. I felt way better at Five Guys, and I don't have to eat all this, whereas when I was at Five Guys, it was hard for me to not just smash everything in sight. So there you have it. I'm in that same parking lot where people said there was a cop one time. He's actually over there this time. But he was there when I got here, just so people know. I think that was funny. Y'all be safe out there. Enjoy your weekend. It's starting to get dark out here because it's getting a little whatever. So let me do my thing. I'm at the mall. Super packed, bro. Super packed. Super packed. But we'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. At Hand Signs. They made it to YouTube.